I guess, Rich, take it. Anybody else hear him? I hear him fine.
Yeah, Michigan. This is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, also Long Island, New York. Call sign is Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha. I've got you 5859. How copy? Over?
Every one of you are booming here in the Michigan. You're 9+ on my meter here. Everybody sounds fantastic. I just thought I'd give you that report.
Oh, boy, I'll take it. We're running an 80-meter doublet, also known as a center-fed ZEP, up about 70 feet, with 170 feet of 600-ohm ladder line all the way to the back of a balanced tuner. Legal limit, and the transceivers and Apache Labs Anon 7000, all outboard audio gear. Over.
Gotcha. You got a lot more modern setup than I got. I got a 1967 Helicrafter Cyclone I recently restored. And it puts about 170 watts out the back. That's all I'm working with. And a multi-beta vertical antenna.
Well, that vertical's working for you just lovely, doing just fine here. Richie, do you copy him?
KC2ZUR, do you copy?
He must have stepped away. It's coffee time. What about you, Mike?
No, he's very, very here.
All right, well, you're making it into Long Island, no problem. Jersey, you're a little light on, but maybe the extra mileage with that vertical is why we're hearing you so good. Over.
I hear you. Well, I'll let you guys get back at it. I just wanted to get in there and let you all know that you're getting into Michigan here, gangbusters.
Right, N8, the N8 station in Michigan. We're getting in there like gangbusters. Yeah, I got a good copy on them from the whole beginning. I just had to step away. The N8 station, give me your complete call. The call here is KC2ZUR, Rich in Long Island. Go ahead.
Yeah, my call is November 8th, Victor India Lima. My name is Sean. And if you're
What's up, guys? What's up? We are up and running with the new Studio Live 32 Sugar Charlie mixer. Hope everyone had a beautiful weekend.
Oh, yeah, I love that speedway. That's a great speedway for the NASCAR circuit. Michigan, I like that track. We used to run that on the simulator. It's a nice track to run, a little bit difficult, a little tricky, but yep, N8 VIL KC2ZUR. Let me give you a signal report. You're doing about a 5.8 over here into Long Island, and we're running about 800 watts.
Yeah, I'm running just, this is a Cyclone, Helicrafter Cyclone from 1967. I restored it last night, so I'm excited to actually talk to somebody on it. But it's about, I'm looking at the feed meter, about 175 watts out of the back of the radio, and I'm curious how my audio quality is.
Very high.
If you talk again, I'll record it and play it. That's the best way. You're not that strong, but I'll record it and play
any
it.
bass to it.
You're
That's
a
my
solid
opinion.
5.8. Go ahead,
And remember,
come back to me
opinions
again.
are like assholes. Everybody has at least one.
Good afternoon,
A
R&R.
lot of respect because
I hear you, Ray.
finished with the radio yet, and there was some discussion I read on the internet about an audio modification to bring up the lows a bit, so it sounds like I'm going to have to do that. I'm using a Shure 444 microphone, and it always sounded good on my other rig, so I know it's not a mic issue. I probably have to do that mod in the radio.
Yeah. You have no basis. What do you, Rich? What do you think of his audio?
Okay, I want to do the playback. He's not running hi-fi stuff like we're doing. Here's your playback.
Good afternoon,
A
R&R.
lot of respect because I got to
I hear you, Ray.
finish with the radio yet, and there was some discussion I read on the internet on an audio modification to bring up the lows a bit, so it sounds like I'm going to have to do that. I'm using a Shure 444 microphone, and it always sounded good on my other rig, so I know it's not a mic issue. I'll probably have to do that mod in the radio.
Okay, that's what I heard over here at this end.
Alrighty, God, do I ever hate listening to my own voice.
R1 in there. Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, good afternoon. And KF2 Golf Victor, do you do your own tower climbing?
Yeah, I push a button, and the tower comes all the way down to 22 feet, and then I climb up the ladder and work off the work platform. That's the extent of my tower climbing at age 74. Over.
Okay, all right. I was going to recommend, there's a fellow not too far from you, W2 Radio Echo, that does it commercially.
W2 Romeo Echo?
Roger.
Is that what you said?
He's very reasonably priced. Over.
Yeah, I never heard of the town he's in. Pagaga, New York. That's Ray. Is that correct?
Roger.
Yeah, if I need someone, I don't go up to the top. We just mitch around on the work platform. But the short answer is no. I have Roger, WA2UMD, and we have a lift, but it doesn't go all the way up, unfortunately.
Yeah, this guy doesn't need any of that stuff. He climbs to 300 feet. How better, over.
Wow, great to know. I'm going to leave it here in my. I got his name and where he's at up there. And I can't pronounce the name. Pafagwag or whatever.
He's got a big business for this stuff. He does a great job.
All right, thanks for the heads up because I just might need him.
He has over 25 contest stations all over the United States. Over.
Wow, unbelievable.
It's amazing.
And pick him up down in Georgia.
Go ahead, Georgia Station. I got a light copy on you, but I hear you. This is Doug, KB2UKA. Go ahead.
This, 10 years ago, 2014. 2014. I'm going to put them down in my book right now, so you guys pick it up with who's ever out there. This is KF2GV.
What's up, Glenn? Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you are doing well.
Well, cuz, what's going on today? Any snow by you? Nothing yet here, but not too far from me. It's snowing by Doug.
Actually, I was out there this afternoon with an edger, and I edged the back lawn and put over 800 bricks in for an edging border. Over.
Oh, that sounds really nice, Ray. Yeah, that's nice, the border. I got something similar with the Belgium block, but the bricks are cool, too.
KD2, ZTA, Rich, how's it going? Kevin, Matt Speaker.
Okay, KD2, ZTA, KC2, ZUR. Kevin, good afternoon.
How you doing today? I'm hearing all these Long Islanders on Syosset. Man, he's blown up my radio, but being in Massapequa Park, I kind of would expect that. How are you doing?
No complaints here, Kevin. All good here. Go ahead, say hello to Jack. That's Jack over there in Syosset. He's on a beam, but he's facing, I guess, the opposite direction from us.
Yeah, hey, Jack, how's it going? I know you're writing something in the logbook there, but hopefully I'm breaking in okay.
Yeah, I hear you fine. No problem at all. Yeah, I was just writing this guy. I try to get his contact information, and that's Ray Higgins, in case I need a tower guy. Apparently, he's very well recommended. So that's what I'm up here in. I'm up in Syosset.
Yeah, Roger. I'm right next to him at Massapequa Park.
Yeah, and I got my beam, which does not move. It's now stuck at 284 degrees. So what you hear is what you get.
Yeah, it's all good. It sounds great. You're 30 over here, so you're doing fantastic. Nothing like going off the back of the beam.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. So, and the guys from the Midwest are coming in also.
Where is 284? Florida?
Hey, Massapequa Park, how are you copying Fort Salonga?
Yeah, you're booming in 20 over into Massapequa. Wow, it's the Long Island channel today, huh?
Yeah, we're on here a lot, but Richie, you know, it's normally me and Richie from the island. Every now and then Chris jumps on here. We got it. What do we got? We got 4 Long Island guys right now. Holy schmoly. Yeah, I've got you 10 over, no problem.
Yeah, Roger, same here. You just peaked 20 over on that last conversation. So, and I'm only running an FT710 on a wire, so I have a 107-foot random wire antenna, and I'm using a tuner to tune it up.
Well, no problem at all. No problem. Sounding good. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. Guys, I've got the YouTube channel on. So if you want to hear yourselves, just put my call sign into YouTube. You can watch it.
You doing a live stream, and you have your own YouTube channel?
Yeah, Roger, it's live now, but you don't have to watch it now. When I shut it off, when I end the stream, it'll post also. You can watch it now, later, whatever you want. It's the only video I'm posting today, so you'll be able to find it.
Oh, that's outstanding. Give me a call one more time. Let me just jot that down.
Yep, it's Kilowatt Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt Alpha.
Roger, thank you very much.
No problem. Richie, you're booming in. Every time you talk, I've got to lower the AGC.
IK5YZZ. I don't know if you ever caught him on 10 meters, but I think I'm on his videos 20 times when he's live streaming.
Oh, no, I follow a lot of guys, too. What's his call?
Hey, 30 over, Doug.
IK5YZZ.
Oh, that's the Italian guy. Oh, yeah, he's always on 10. I know him.
He's got some set up, too. I'm kind of embarrassed when I'm talking to him on an FT710 in a wire, but, boy, the last couple of weeks, 10 meters, he's like, you're 5'9 plus 10 in Italy.
Yeah, he does a big production on his videos. I just live stream, and then I do a couple of how-to videos, and sometimes I get a little political because I have to, because I got to let YouTube know that we still exist.
Yeah, well, these days you have to be careful; they'll bump you.
I've got underground channels. If that happens, it's all good. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, they've canceled. They've deleted videos of mine. Their algorithm picks everything up.
Yeah, I had done a video of my son when he graduated his flight training in the Air Force, and I put it to a Phil Collins song, and boop, they found it right off. I mean, within 24 hours, they took it off.
Oh, yeah, that's all the copyright stuff. They get you for that real quick. I've had stuff where they've removed it that's been up there for 2 years, and then they finally catch it.
Still snowing there? It never snowed over here. Windy as heck, but no snow.
It stopped. It's like frozen rain crap right now.
NQ1J, NQ1J, CQ.
I think it was November, Quebec 1 Juliet. Go ahead.
Thanks for answering the call. I just wanted to see if I was getting out. I'm just using a ham stick and one radio. This is Sean in Salem, New Hampshire.
All right, Roger, Sean. This is Doug, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, about 50 miles east of Manhattan on the North Shore. You're anywhere from 5x8 to 4x8. You're making it down here, no problem.
Thank you. I guess it's like an experiment to see what's going to get out and what does better than others. But thank you. Send me Trey.
No problem. Anytime. KB2 UKA.
KD2,
Hey, good afternoon, Doug.
CTA.
K2TC.
Sean, you're coming in good Massapequa, South Shore, Long Island, about 20
What's up, Tom?
Manhattan. You're coming in about a 5 and 6.
You're the fifth Long Islander on here now. We've got Tom in there now. Now we've got 5 Long Islanders on frequency.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. K2TC.
Oh, you made a change from the other day. I like it.
Live Professor, F6, C6, and Vitamin.
Very nice. Very smooth and crisp. I have the live stream up if you want to go back and listen to it later. Just for your record, we are 15 minutes and 44 seconds into the video. And there's no NR2 on, so what you hear is what you get.
No, it's a beautiful thing.
But how wide is your bando width?
3660. No, 3960.
No, I'm saying, well, what is he recording at?
Oh, I'm recording at 4. I'm recording at 4.
And what's the low end?
20. I when I go to 0, I feel like there's too much pumping. 20 low.
Roger.
Yeah, I've moved my my transmit bandwidth to no more than 4. I took that extra 40 I used to have at the top out just to be a little bit more polite of a neighbor.
Yeah, I cut off at 4 short.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now too. I used to, whatever my low was, I used to add to the 4. So 60 low, 40, 60 high. Now I just cut off at 4. And, there's, but then you got these guys right below us who, I don't know, 7215 they're keying on. Like they hear us.
Yeah, that's life. It goes on. But how's the new antenna working out?
Oh, so far so good. It's been up there now, a month, maybe 6, maybe 5 weeks. Yeah, the height's fine. I thought the height would be too high for like you and like all the local people. No problem. And it's gangbusters on like 20 meter DX and up at that height. It's working very well.
Question, this is Jack, does anybody have Ray's phone number? I got his address and everything, but I don't have the phone number.
I don't. I've never used him. Maybe Ray on frequency does, but I'm sure he's a big online guy, Jack. I'm sure email you'll get an answer pretty quick.
Oh, okay. All right. Very, very good. Yeah, you think those guys below us or above us to hear us? They have to.
Oh yeah, but it's fine. we're all like 10 miles from each other. I think they could be right on frequency and it'd be fine.
Yeah, I agree. So, and my audio's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds good. I would check your ALC. Because right now I've got your lower going all the way up to 7.222 and your upper going to 7.222 and your lower probably it's definitely going past 7212. So you have some IMD, but you sound great.
Yeah, I know, but I got it set for 4K. You think that's the problem? No, I think even if you set it for 3K, the IMD would still be there. I'm 4K, but I'm using Pure Signal, which prevents it. But even if I shut Pure Signal off, I still don't have it. It's probably, I would start with the ALC, and then are you using an amp? Oh, yes, of course.
What amp are you using?
I got the VL1000.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's 1,000 watt amp. How much power are you running right now?
1,240 whiskeys.
Okay, so what's the rated output of that amp? How much power is it supposed to be able to do?
1240, 1240.
Okay, so what I would do is I would roll that back to 950 or 900, and your IMD would probably go away.
All right, I rolled it back. Did it make any difference?
Tremendous difference. So it's almost non-existent now, and we're very close. So if I'm almost not seeing it, people in other states are definitely not going to see it. So now, whatever the amp is rated for, if you run it at that, you're going to get spurious emissions for the most part, even very clean amps. So like a 1200 watt amp, you run it at 1,000, 900 watts. You're not going to hear any power. Your signal's going to stay the same between, 900 and 1200 for the most part. I'm running legal limit, but my amp does 2.2 kilowatts. So I have headroom. You want to give it headroom, but as soon as you lowered it, it went away. Did you see that, Tom?
Oh, I saw it here. He's driving his amp at the compression.
Really wide, and you're clean here now on that last transmission. I'm over in Franklin Square.
Oh, yeah, I used to live in Franklin Square on Chestnut Street, and I went to Willow Road Elementary School. That's Willow Road Elementary School.
Wow.
Yeah, the wife's the school nurse at Polk Street, and I'm up by Cary High School. I'm about a block away from it.
WB2WIK.
I heard of WIK.
Hey, my name is Steve. I'm in Florida. I passed this frequency a little while ago and heard somebody talking about snow. Is there snow up there?
There was a little flakes coming down, but it's mostly rain.
Out of the sky. That was it.
Wow. That's I'm surprised. It's really warm here by the first a lot farther south. But that's surprising at this time of year. I hope you guys are doing okay up there. Again, my name is Steve. I'm in Florida. WB2WIK over.
Yeah, WB2WIK. Is that correct?
Yeah, Roger.
Okay, very good. Yeah, this is Jack, KF2GV, and there's a bunch of other guys in here. Let them talk to you. Over.
Yeah, sorry, I was multitasking. Hello, Florida. Nah, we just had a couple of flakes coming down. It's all rain. It's all rain, but it's chilly out.
Oh, I like chili. Chili con carne is good.
Yeah, but it's chilly with 40-mile-an-hour gusts right now, so it's kind of nasty out there. KB2 UKA.
Is that Kilo Bravo 2 uniform kilowatt alpha? Go ahead.
That is correct. That is correct. I've got you about 4x9 up here. And I'm also on Long Island, and the name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf.
Okay, good. My name is Steve. I'm originally from northern New Jersey. So I know Long Island pretty well. I'm in Pensacola, Florida right now, the westernmost city in Florida.
He's
and
light.
You guys are all 5'9", no problem at all down here. WB2WIK, over.
All right, WB2WIK, KB2 UKA. Sounding good. Well, we'll have your weather soon. Soon. Tom, do you copy him?
Negative down in the noise.
Yep. So some of the guys here don't copy you, but I got you. You're light, but I can make you out. No problem. Well, thanks for hopping in here, and I'm going to take a breather and let somebody else pick it up. Richie, you still there?
Let me take it.
Yes,
WB2WIK, Steve. This is Jack, KF2GV.
Oh, boy.
You
I
are.
got one
Jack, 1
question
second.
to
The
answer.
Florida station. Go ahead.
Oh, boy, the doubling.
Yeah, Steve, I got a technical question to ask you. Are you the only Jew in Pennsylvania? That's all I want to know.
I'm not in Pennsylvania.
Oh, no.
No, I don't think so, but maybe close, right?
Oh, my God.
I was down in that area. It was Tallahassee, and I was the only Jew down there. And I was with a Ku Klux Klansman, believe it or not.
Holy cow.
Yeah, all right. That's all I want. That's the only question I had to ask. I couldn't believe I pull up your call sign and see your last name. I says, it can't be.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. Actually, if you want to see who's running the banks, there you go.
All right, yeah, we all know that. All right. And there's another station in there calling.
Yeah, Kilo Charlie 1 NRS. Go ahead.
How you doing, everybody? This is Kilo Charlie 1 November Sierra from Hartford, Connecticut. How you doing today? It's too cold here.
Hello, Eduardo. I'm on Long Island, right across the Sound. You're a little light on me, but I hear you in there. Name is Doug, call sign KB2 UKA. I'm going to pass it back to you, then you can throw it around.
Yeah, okay, that's good, not too bad. And take call sign. Yeah, you're in Long Island, New York?
Roger. Long Island, New York, right on the North Shore, so I'm right across the water from you.
Oh, okay, I got you. Why did you call sign again?
Sorry, Eduardo. I was reading something. My call sign is Kilowatt Bravo number 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA, QSL.
Yeah, Kilo Bravo 2, uniform.
Kilowatt America, Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA.
Okay, I got the Kilo Bravo 2, uniform 88.
Yep, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha. This is KB2 UKA. I'm going to be on the side for a minute.
It's Kilo Bravo 2, uniform 88. That's correct?
Kilo Kilowatt Alpha, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, UK as in Kilo Alpha.
Uniform Kilo Alpha. Uniform Kilo Alpha.
Roger, that's me.
Okay, I got you. Kilo Bravo 2.
What is going on right now?
Uniform Kilo Alpha.
What the
That's
heck
good.
is going on right now? Yep, QSL. And I'm going to be on the side for a second.
Yeah, my name's Eduardo from Hartford. Kilo Charlie 1, November Romeo Sierra. It's too cold today. That's very degrees right now. Too cold. The earth is 10, 50 miles per hour.
W2WIK.
All right, Roger, Eduardo. Yep. It's a chilly day out there. This is KB2 UKA. I'm going to be on the side for a few minutes. I'm going to be listening, but not transmitting.
Okay, take care, my friend. KB2 Uniform KA, Kilo Charlie 1, November Romeo Sierra. Stand by monitor.
N1 United Alpha India listening. Doug, you're sounding really good here in Old Lyme, Connecticut. You don't have to respond. I know you're reading.
No, I can respond. Thank you. Hold on one second. It was November 1. What was the rest of it?
Uniform Alpha India.
Oh, Sam, Roger. I think we've spoken before. I don't have the logbook up. I just have QRZ up. I'm almost certain we have. Yeah, you're booming in down here. Booming in.
Yeah, you're 20 over. I wanted to ask, Eduardo, are you still listening? KC1 November Romeo Sierra. This is N1 United Alpha India in Old Lyme, Connecticut. I know you're up north of me. Just put up this new antenna here. It's a G5RV in an inverted V format. It's up about 60 feet. I want to know if you could hear me up there in Hartford. Go ahead, Eduardo. Oh, where'd he go?
I don't know. He was very light on me. Very, very light. So I'm assuming there's something compromised going on. Maybe he doesn't hear you. He could be on a vertical and he might be too close.
I heard him, but I believe he's now gone. This is Jack, and I'm scooting out of here. Talk to you guys later from KF2GV, Syosset.
All right, Jack, 73. Take care. Nice speaking with you.
Yeah, same here. Best of 73s, guys.
73 over there, Jack. N1 UAI, Sam in Old Lyme, Connecticut.
I spent 4.5 years when I first got married. We moved from Long Island to Walcott, Connecticut, dead center of the state. And I quickly moved right back to Long Island.
I know where Walcott is. I had a friend that lived there, but no longer. They moved to Florida. Okay. That's funny, Doug.
N1, what's your whole call?
Hold on, stand by. I was freshly married. I was working for JP Morgan at the time, and I got promoted, but the promotion required me to move to Connecticut. And I bought a brand new construction home for a dollar amount that I didn't even think was possible to buy a home for. And this is going back in this is after the crash. So this was like 2011, 2012. And my territory was friggin' Greenwich and Westchester County. So I used to drive an hour and a half from Walcott down to Greenwich, spend my whole day down there, go west into Westchester. And then, it was fine. You know, I had no kids, but then my daughter was born. And we moved back here when she was 6 months old, and we've been back on the island like 11, 12 years. But Connecticut was beautiful. And if you keep going north, you hit some really, and you hit Glastonbury, which is gorgeous. But it just, it was too far from where I needed to be.
Well, I can relate to that, Doug. I used to drive from Old Lyme to Danbury, Connecticut. After I moved from Shelton, oh God, what was that? 2020, I believe. I moved out of Shelton. Lived out here on the shoreline in Old Saybrook, actually. At first, I moved in with my in-laws, and then it took us 15 months to find a new place, which I finally found in here in Old Lyme. So. So I was driving. I meant to retire in 2019, but I end up working a few more years to get a little bit more padding in my Social Security. And I ended up working until I was 69 and a half. I couldn't take it anymore, driving 160 miles a day just to go to work. But anyways, it's good to be retired. I don't have to do that anymore. All right, I got to watch the clock, guys. My wife just ordered some Chinese food, so I got to run and pick it up in about 10 minutes. So I'll be clear on this frequency. 73 is Doug. We probably talked on 2 meters before, because I also have your Long Island repeater in my my car. Let's see, what else? I just want to say one more thing. My cousin Maria Costa used to go to school out there on Long Island with Billy Joel. So he was in her graduating class. So she tells me all kinds of funny stories about Billy when he was just a kid. But anyways, that's my Long Island news for today. This will be N1 UAI here in Old Lyme, Connecticut. I'll be clear for now, and maybe we'll catch you again on this frequency. Thanks for the radio check. I guess my G5RV is working. N1 UAI will be clear, and I'll be listening for your final, Doug. And if Edward's listening, 73 to you up there in Hartford. N1 UAI is clear and out.
All right, Sam, 73. Yeah, Billy Joel. He's got even funnier stories as an adult on Long Island, but that's for another time. I'm actually, I got a QSY and go meet a couple of people, so I'm going to be getting out of here. Tom, Richie, if you guys are still there, everybody on frequency, Mike, 73. I'll catch you guys later on 80. KB2, UKA, QSY.
73, Doug. Be well, Doug, K2TC.
thing, honestly. I never heard of it. I mean, there's got to be something to it, but for what we're doing in a 3KC, 4KC pocket, the combinator, which is kind of like a big bottom in a way, and then of course the plate, which is that nice little sparkle in the treble, and to me that does it right there.
Well, on the dual combinator, the very which control would do that? So I see mix, attenuate, whatever that means. X over, global. I don't know. So that's, yeah, there you go. You see the different ones there. W4 NEOM, low, or low, low, low. Go high, you get that. And, okay, go up. W4 DOM, low, low. It's a little lighter, not much. It's subtle.
You sound, it might be a little early for me up here, but you sound amazing, Dominic. And you're not even like 10 over yet, but you sound great. KB2 UKA.
Oh, I got you. I think Doug's in there. What was that, Doug? You doubled with the heart.
I'm sorry. I was saying it's still very early for 80 for us, and you're just about 5'9", but from what I'm hearing, it sounds excellent. Probably the best I ever heard you, audio wise.
Okay, yeah, Art's inside the computer. He's, well, the dual combinator just wasn't engaged. I had to actually click the channel to put it on there. You know, it said off and off under insert, and it wasn't doing anything. So when I went in there on channel, on the top part, the first off, I put it on channel 1.
Negative. So you want wherever the dual combinator is, you want to then click insert, and then underneath the word insert, you want to choose main, left, right. You want to insert it on the main, not on your mic channel. And then Art, if you hear me, I don't know if you can hear me. Treat it just like a multiband compressor.
Right, exactly. Man, Doug, let me ask you something. Have you done anything to your antenna? I mean, this is positive words here. Wow, I've never heard you this strong. You're almost 15 over, and the sun is glaring.
I think it's got to be conditions, but for the last 2 weeks, I didn't do anything to it. But it's also soaking wet outside, so that might be helping.
I got another question on the when you said so now they're both main LR. Do the pink buttons, the FXs, should they be lit up?
They should be pink, correct.
So now this is where it's at. How's it sound? W4 DOM.
I've got you exactly 5'9", going over 9 a little bit. There's slight attenuation on the audio because the sun is still up, but from what I'm hearing, it sounds sweet. Now, there's a knob on there, Art, called X over. If you turn that knob on the dual combinator and you look to the bottom right-hand corner where it shows the frequency, you can change the colors of the frequency. I normally turn it all the way to the right so that it makes the low, and then I just use the first 4. The first 4, the second to top one. So if you count up from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one is usually between like 2 and 4K. If you turn the X over all the way to the right.
All right, that's where you put it. W4 DOM test 1, 2, 3, 4.
Holy schmoly. Art, you hear that?
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, okay, so Dom, I see you already put it now in the correct side chain. I guess that's what you're doing, right, Doug? This isn't into the mix. It's actually side chain now.
It's inserted on the main. So what it's doing is any other effect that he's running, which is not inserted, he's just got the level up for that effect in the Sends tab. That's meeting the signal at the main, goes, and then now the dual combinator is on top of all of that inserted on the main channel. It'd be as if you were coming out of a mixer, and before you sent it to the radio, you plugged it into a Orban or any multiband compressor, and then you sent it to the radio.
Okay, and let me ask you something. One other thing. On FX3, it has a tap button. And, I was playing around to see if I could hear the different, devices and the effects. So I put a mood filter in there, and I didn't get anything out of it. I went over the sends and made sure the control was up, but I wasn't hearing any difference with that particular insert.
What effect do you have on FX3?
I was playing around with that. I have it right in there. It's a mood filter.
I don't know what that is. Hold on. And I don't have Xedit on this computer because I wiped it. I wiped the whole hard drive when I installed this desk audio board. I don't know what it is. What you can do, I believe in the doesn't the manual tell you what every plugin does?
No, well, it probably does. I haven't read through it yet. I got to finish reading through it. I was just looking at, ways to navigate. But I will look it up. Yeah, it didn't seem to have any effect. And that's what I was doing. I was going through them to see what effects they had.
I cannot wait to hear this tonight, if I'm on tonight. You might have the best sounding 7300 in ham radio. The only other effect that you might want to play with is the, I forgot the friggin' name of it. Hold on, I got to look it up. It's the Pultec EQ1A, but it's an emulation of that. They don't call it that. And that thing is fun to play with. It's another EQ. But you don't use it to you use it to to add some weird harmonics to the low end, but you kind of have it already. I don't know if I would touch anything. It sounds really good. Sound Maxer is another one to play with. Sound Maxer's like a Aphex 204. It's got an exciter and a big bottom in it. The exciter is called, the knob for the exciter is called Process, and the knob for the big bottom is called Contour.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to fool with it. I think this is what I was looking for. Now I'm hearing it in the headphones. I just put the headphones on. What a difference.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's put it this way, Dom. Your Dynacaster has come to life. It grew some hair.
Yes, it has.
I think the biggest thing, Dom, is however you were feeding the Dynacaster. I feel like it might have been starving a little bit for gain, and now the preamp in the X-Air is giving it all the gain it needs.
Yeah, well, I was saying that before, too.
Dom, I'm curious now, real quick, on the back of the mic. When you flip the mic around and you're looking at the three switches, we know what the center switch does. Of course, that initiates the gain, the dynamite, whatever they call it. Where's the left switch and where's the right switch?
They're both up.
Yeah, see, I'm just hearing something, and I'm so curious. Now that you have this addition, right, the dual combinator, that little compression, the nice boom in that bass region, we were purposely putting it up because you didn't have all this, additions, right? Let's hear it in the center on the left switch. The left switch, bring it down to the center.
Okay, that's on the left switch. It's in the center now. W4 dealing.
Yeah, see, that brought in a little more clarity. I think it had just a bit too much of that response, that edge, right, that boomy bassy in the mic itself. Run it neutral like that, and then let the equipment do the job.
I got you. How's that sound, Doug? You like that better?
I do. If with that Dynacaster, if anything, I leave them in the middle, or I just turn on the low cut. That's it. But it's I again, Art. Anything Art was hearing, I can't hear yet. We got to wait a little bit longer. But what I'm hearing sounds great. I also have the YouTube channel on Dom, but I'm going to do it for you later when you're louder.
Okay, now, Bart, I switched the other side to the center. How's that?
Yeah, no, I like that other one up because that brings in some brightness and clarity in the treble range.
Okay, it's back up. W4 DOM.
Wow, that's a good sound in 3K.
Yeah, there you go. Man. And by the way, Doug, seriously, I don't know if you played that MP3 yet. Play it on your speaker system. Oh, my goodness, man. You can run a YouTube channel just based on the your audio, like an audio presentation. Unbelievable how that sounds. That's a good reference recording, too.
I didn't listen to it yet. I can't wait to. That's this audio. That's this profile. The only thing you're not hearing on YouTube is CFC. That's the only thing you're not hearing.
Right. But of course, there is a difference for some. It's over the internet. I think really it's your OBS audio, which is a little bit different to once it makes it through the radio itself, the anon, the circuit, and then going out of the antenna. But it's of course, the old pre-audio versus the post-audio. But this is pre-audio, how it sounds on the YouTube channel. That's what that is, the recording.
Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to hear it. I absolutely can't wait. And I think I've come to the conclusion, I said it this morning, I'm not adding any plating. I think there's enough there naturally.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah, Dom.
On SX3, no matter what device you put in there, it has a button called tap. What does that mean?
I don't know. I know what you're talking about. Don't they all have it?
No, only SX3 has that tap button.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I haven't fooled with any of those.
I want to experiment one thing, Dom. Go ahead again and bring that treble switch, like you said, back to the center. The one that was on the right side, on the back of the mic.
And while you're doing that, I can't find, if anything that has to do with where the signal is tapped, like is it pre or post? So I'm not sure.
All right, I was just curious where it was. All right, it's in the center now. W4 DOM. Test 1, 2, 3. Mary had a little lamb, at least as white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, anybody's guess is as good as mine, I guess. That was a Biden remark right there. Is that enough audio for you right there?
Yeah, I didn't get much there because we're not out that far, so it's going to be the green one. I just want to double check the green one.
All right, N4Q&T, this is W4 DOM. Whiskey 4 Delta Oscar Mike. Hello, radio. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, see, so that really just makes up for it. If you put the scene back, I know you just did an ARC 5, so if you bring back ARC 5 and then just put the switch where it was just now. I just wanted to double check that. I like it better the way it was.
All right, hang on.
You see that, Doug? They named profiles after me.
Well, when you're in there, I got to know the difference between what I did and what you did, so I figured I'd do it that way. The 2496 has the same names.
Sorry, guys, I had a phone call. I heard you call me, Art. What'd you say?
No, I was just joking around. Dom's saving his profiles, and he puts it under my name.
Yeah, I heard you say that earlier, Dom. That's good. That's good. So if anyone ever tells him his audio stinks, he's going to tell him the name of the profile.
I just send him the profile. No, it helps me. You know, like when I do stuff, I have a different names I put on it, and then whenever Art comes in, I put his on it, so I know what's what.
No, that's good. My profile right now is still called 3724 4K setup. I still haven't committed to it, but I will. When I commit to it, I'll rename it.
Okay, at the top of your head, I can check this out in the book if you don't know, but on the right-hand side, above the main LR buses, there's a thing that says audio mix X active Y, and then there's two check boxes, and in the middle of those two check boxes, it says last gate.
What does it say? Last what?
Last gate. It's the whole box is named audio mix. Then it has an X, active Y. I don't know if you can click on those. And it has two check boxes underneath each of one of those X and Ys. In the middle it says last gate.
No idea. If I guarantee, and I'm going out there saying this, it has no use for what we're doing. It's probably, it's like the DCA groups and the sub mixes and all that stuff. It's probably for like live mixing, like 4 singers in a band.
Oh, okay, I got you. Roger. All righty. And Art's still moving things around here. Very little effect on that, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm double checking.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That had a little change. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. W4 DON. And then the crossover. Yeah, that changed. This got really more bass here. I think this lightened up a little bit. Are you hearing the differences there just now, Doug?
Yeah, I am. You're 10 over now. You definitely turn the bass up. I would drop it back a little bit, or maybe compress it a little bit more.
Okay, yeah, he's inside the dual combinator playing us, and I'll give you a little bit more audio here. Band threshold, band gain, 1, 2, 3, and then you're done.
Yeah, I just the band thresh and the band gain. I'm doing that in the low. I'm in the low button right now, and that's the adjustment.
Yep. So think of the gain knob as an EQ. That's all it is. Is you're either boosting or cutting, and then the threshold. The lower you make that threshold number, the larger negative number, the more compression.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Just messing with them now. W4 DOM. You done?
Yeah. See, I hear a little more clarity now. It took away. I thought it had a little kind of mushy thing going, and that seemed to clarify it.
Give me more audio, Dom.
What's that?
Let me hear you talk.
Okay. Spent a very uneventful day today. It's sunny out right now. Going down we have a cold advisory coming in. Supposed to get down to 35 degrees tonight. I think it's snowing up there, ain't it?
Oh, that sounds good. There were some flurries a little while ago. It's just nasty rain and like 30-mile-an-hour winds. 39 degrees right now. It's cold out, but it feels like 20.
We hit 68. It's now 61.
What's up, Mark?
Tonight, so.
Yeah, I've got a whole room of you, Dom. I'm listening at you a little bit above 3K. I narrowed my filter. It sounds good.
All righty. All right. All right. Are we done here? It sounds like we are.
Oh yeah, this is primo, and the band still isn't, full. I mean, when you come in later at 30 plus, I'm really going to hear it. But considering, right now, I mean, it is as far as I'm concerned, the band thinks it's 5:42, so yeah, there's still saturation.
Yeah. How's the game? Is the game too hot?
Not up here, it isn't.
Well, I'm thinking I might wait till later, but possibly. I'm thinking of coming back a hair, just a tick on the maybe the output on the Behringer, just maybe 2 dBs less, but leave the mic gain alone on the radio.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Because it was going. Well, when I talk up, it goes up kind of high. Well, it looks pretty good right there. How's that? W4 DOM.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It took away just a little bit what I thought in the sizzle range. Some of the S's were kind of getting a little too, just not distorted, but just on the fringe. So, yeah, that's it.
Right. I notice when I go from 40 to 80, the mic gain has to be adjusted. On 40, I need a little bit more, and down here, I need a little bit less.
Yeah, that is weird, but that could be a radio thing. That could be the transceiver, just the way it reacts from band to band. The biasing. I don't know, just something perhaps, possibly. I don't think it's the outboard stuff.
No, it's the radio. I think it is the radio, because even before, if I remember correctly, when I first got the radio, it did that.
You said you're running the stream. The stream has been going the whole time?
Oh yeah, it's been going the whole time, and I've been narrowing up when he talks so that the filter isn't too wide. It sounds good.
But I can't move away. Well, I can move away. That's different.
I got you.
See, I wasn't able to move away before.
All right, yeah, we're finished here, Dom. If you want to save anything just in case, but that's it right there. That last adjustment on the gain, that really clarified it very nicely.
All right, appreciate it. Let me save this. Just for sure. Are you hearing something on the edge of my words, like I used to pick up on Dwayne, the background noise, the fan?
No, I'm not. If you're hearing it, it's because it's local, and of course you're gonna hear the penny drop on the floor, right? I mean, here I'm not getting it.
All right, good. All righty, appreciate your help, man.
Oh, no problem. And can I recommend something for anybody listening this evening? Do not watch the Oscars.
I didn't even know they were on.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the Oscars, really what they should be awarding is the best commercial, the best actor in this commercial, the best soundtrack in this commercial. That's what it's turned into now, all these A-listers doing commercials.
You got that right, and political agendas.
Hey, Richard.
I'll tell you on to watch. Baker.
What's Baker?
Did you say
That's
Baker?
The name of the movie, Baker.
Oh.
It's on Hulu.
All right, guys. I'm going to get off of here. She's making dinner. I'm going to go eat. I'll be back on tonight. Doug, you getting back on?
I think I will. I don't know. The house is a mess. This time change screwed us all up. I might not. We'll see. I was supposed to make a video that I wanted to post to YouTube. Nothing to do with live streaming. And I didn't do that. So I might end up doing that. If I could get on, I'll get on. If not, I'll hear tomorrow night.
You're 10 to 15 over right now, so the band is picking up. I'm going to go eat. It shouldn't take long. I'll be back in here. It looks like, well, I guess it'll only get good from this point on. All right, Doug, I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Richard, I'll be back in a few. I'm just going to down some sausage peppers, and I'll be back. And Art, thanks a lot. I'll catch you after you eat dinner.
Yeah, Dom, you're hitting 10 over now, and Art, you're 15, almost 20.
All right, thank you. And yeah, no problem, Dom. Anytime. We'll catch up later. Time for dinner. And Richard, we'll catch you later. And Doug, man, listen, I've been listening to that guy for years. The Jack guy. Oh my gosh, man! And I knew it. I knew every time he's on, he goes up 6 and down 6. With his step IR or whatever he's running up there, some big Yagi. But still, I knew. I always said it. He has a KW amp and he wants to see 1250, and that's exactly the recipe for disaster. What a half of these guys do when they're on the air.
He's about 7 miles from my house, and I've never spoken to him before, probably because I was on a vertical all those years. Did you see how, as soon as I told him to drop the output power, it cleaned it up?
There you go. What a great advice. And everybody agreed. They all concurred. They couldn't believe how he finally got it clean. But to him, he'll put it back. He wants to see the needle buried to the right.
Yep, he will put it right back. And I think he did before he signed.
Yeah, totally uncouth operator. All right, guys. 7-3. We'll catch up later. N4QNT.
All right, I'm out of here too. 73 Dom, 73 Art. Richard, I don't think you can hear me yet, but if you can, 73 KB2 UKA.
All right, we'll catch y'all by later on. KG4 WQQ.
All right, and